Professor Lawrence Ogunaya, thank you for joining us. This meeting is being live
Me, thank you.
streamed. Thank you, sir. The meeting is being live streamed a bit early, so it means it's available. It will be available on YouTube, and if we exceed the capacity of the meeting room, others can easily join via the live link, the YouTube live link. Okay, so yes, Professor um, Dasaro Christie, welcome. Professor Deborah Dairo, thank you for joining and joining on time. Um, right. Professor Richard Uwakwe, thank you, sir. Nice to
Thank you
have
very
you.
much, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, right. Dr. Ifeanyiwa Cordelia Isidienu, thank you. You're welcome. Professor Saranda Olarinde, thank you. Professor Ebenezer, we welcome you, Ekefa. Yes, I've recognized you, Professor Nancy Chidiberry. Thank you once more for joining on time. Professor Funke Oyekan, thank you for joining. I'm seeing the name Fashiku. It's not complete, but we welcome you. It would be nice if you can just complete your full names for proper identification. Yeah. Um, yes. Professor Hassan Abdullahi, thank you, sir, for joining. You're very much welcome. Professor Hawa Larai Muhammad Idris, we recognize your presence. I'm not sure if I've recognized Professor Ibe, but if I've not, please, you're welcome. Right, Professor Ibrahim Ilya, you're welcome. Very consistent participant. Professor Joshua Adeyele, you're welcome. Professor Mariam Yahaya, you're welcome. Professor Mariam Wuru, you're welcome. I'm seeing
Thank you very
someone.
much for
Yeah, thank you,
recognizing me.
ma'am. Thank you so much for joining and joining on time. Uh, I'm seeing someone with the name iPhone Bami Kole. I'm very sure iPhone is not a first name, so it would be nice if you can correct that.
Mr. iPhone.
Professor, it will be professor, of course. Okay.
iPhone, sorry.
Yeah.
Professor iPhone, sorry. Just correct for us.
Yeah, just right click on your
Prof.
name, right click on your name and correct it, and that will be fine. I recognize my boss, Professor Iyabode Omolara Nwabueze. You are welcome,
Thank
ma.
you, doctor. Thank you.
Thank you, ma. Professor Emi Yusuf, you are welcome. Professor Micah Osilike, you're welcome. Right. I'm seeing somebody else named HP. Definitely, you might need to correct. Usually when you log in, sometimes it takes, if not properly identified, it takes the name of your device. So if your device is HP, it takes that name. So consciously check and correct it, especially in an academic meeting or a gathering where you may be recognized to make a contribution or to have a suggestion or something along the line. So part of the rules of VIGBE and of course, any standard meeting is to be able to properly recognize participants. Okay. And yeah, Professor Orlin Eleoge. Sorry, the name doesn't complete on the screen here, probably because it's long. It's long. Pardon me for not calling everything in full. But Professor Borlin, we recognize your presence. Um, right. Um, Many more of us are joining, and we welcome you as you come in. Professor Inatimi Boji, you're very much welcome. Um, Professor Jumoke Ilo, thank you for joining and joining on time. Professor Philip Ibinaye, thank you, sir, for joining. Please, as I recognize you, it would be well if you just lower your hands. Professor Ofoboike Nwachukwu, you're
Thank
welcome.
you, Professor Doyle, the longest time.
Thank you, sir. My boss, I
Okay.
give you a big
Yes,
salute.
sir. Thank
Well
you.
done. I
Yeah.
recognize our Deputy Facilitator General Administration, Professor Moneoluwa Olani. Thank you, ma, for
Thank you,
joining
sir.
us as always. Thank you, ma. Professor uh, Ndubusi Felix, you're welcome. Professor Inatimi Igboji, you're welcome. Professor Edache Okpe, thank you, sir. You're welcome. You're well recognized.
Thank you very much.
Professor Stella Asangolo, you're welcome, sir. Professor Iyinde Chike, thank you, sir. I like your background. You're welcome. Professor Oluwagbemiga Adeshola, FAM. Well, it's not complete on the screen, but you're welcome, sir.
This Farmer Day.
Farmer Day, yes, it's now clear.
Yes.
It's now
Farmer
clear.
Day.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Sometimes when you have two, three names, the real estate on the screen cuts it a little bit, uh, uh, and it doesn't complete. Okay, I have a call coming in, but I'll just stop it for now. Professor Ochuko Nabofa, thank you, sir. You're welcome. Professor Abiyoye Oluwa Sheyi, you're welcome. Professor Rashid Aila, you're welcome. Professor Olalekan Lawal Adebo. It's not complete here, but you're welcome, sir. Yes. Uh, Please, if I've called your name, do well to just lower your hands so that we can have enough space to recognize other people. Professor Miriam Oguji, you're welcome. Yes, we have 15 minutes to start, and the house is filling quite fast. Yes, Professor Joseph Okon, you're welcome. Professor Stephen Enabulele, you're welcome. Professor John Mawak, welcome. To the live debate number 6. Another interesting time to interact, to discuss, to challenge our assumptions, and to share our ideas. Professor Abimbola Adebisi Bale, you're welcome. Professor Anthony Nlewadim, you're welcome. Professor Tulem Doshima, you're welcome. You are smiling, so I know I got the name wrong, but pardon me. Professor Clement Ekong, you're welcome, sir. Professor Abdullahi Hamidu Abdullahi, you're welcome. Okay. Professor Joshua Simeon, you're welcome, sir. Right. I can see some of us have joined on 2 devices. That's nice. But just be aware that once you have 2 devices, you need to control the audio input and output so that when you either have to mute, you don't have a strong echo disrupting your contributions. So be mindful of that. But it's nice to have redundancy just in case a network or a device fails. Okay. Professor Iyabode Adediran, you're welcome. Nice to have you. Professor Charity Anja, you're welcome. Professor Anthony Lewadim, you're welcome. Right. We have many more people coming into the live debate number 6, and we are welcoming you all. Even if for any reason, yes, Adedi, Professor, who is this? Please mute your microphone. We're having uninvited contributions at this time. Yes, we're all welcome. If for any reason I skip your name or didn't see it, pardon me, but we warmly welcome you for joining us today. Professor Patience, Professor Patience Aika, yes, you are welcome. Professor Isaac Achatse, you're welcome, sir. Professor Hope Mbachu, thank you, ma, you're welcome. Professor Basir Ilyas, you're welcome. Professor Wasu Gabadin, you're welcome. Please have your microphones muted. At this time, we're seeing Edema Noyo. I think the audio is coming from you. Please be muted. At this time, 12 minutes to start up. We're just welcoming everyone. As you all know, the tradition here. So have your microphones muted except you want to make a quick, brief acknowledgement or contribution. But of course, we don't have all the time for that. So please let's keep our microphone muted, except when very necessary. Professor Igba Elizabeth Chimezie, right, Professor Gabriel Moti, you're welcome. Professor M.A. Sede, you're welcome. Professor Rashidat, I think I've called you before. You're welcome. Professor Adelo Kunkolakwo, you're welcome. Professor Arnold, right in the car. Igbosoyi, sorry, you're welcome, sir. Professor Olu Muiwa Lashode, you're welcome, sir. Nice to have you.
Much.
As always, Professor Odiaka, you're welcome, sir. Usually it's nice to have your full name, if possible. Professor Ejike Nwoke, you're welcome. Professor Audu Lamidi, we welcome you to this live debate number 6, which will be starting in the next 10 minutes in earnest. Thank you for joining and keeping it a date. Professor Jacob Abu Alabi, I'd like to welcome you. Thank you for your presence.
Hello, Prof.
Yeah, okay, my boss himself, Professor Isaac Butswat, just joined us.
Okay.
You're
Thank you so much, Doc. Happy to see you.
Happy to see you, sir. Nice to see your beautiful cap.
Thank you. Met in Nigeria.
Yeah, thank you, sir. You're welcome, sir. Professor Terkimbi Vanch, you're welcome, sir. Professor Ajayi Ayotunde, you're welcome. Professor Funke Shobowale, you're welcome. Thank you, Professor Lanre Ipimoroti. You're welcome, Prof. Right. Professor Samuel Egege, my big boss, I salute you and I say you're welcome.
Well, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. Nice to see your lovely face.
Nice to see you, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir, I can't properly address you because your name says HP and I see your hand is raised up. Just check briefly and try to right-click under your name and correct it. So your name is written as HP, which is definitely, I think, the wrong name. Thank you, sir. Professor Afia Magbon Benson, thank you, sir. Joining even from outside. So it's also Professor Benite Amaka. Thank you for joining. Right. As we're on, I'm just checking if our moderator for today, Professor Mariam Aminu, is around. Yes, she is. I will just.
I'm here. I'm around. Yes.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Ma. Of course. How could I have missed that? Um,
I'm here.
yes, we need to make you host so that when
Okay.
everyone is muted, you can easily come in to make contribution. So
Okay, thank you.
kindly request our technical host. Okay, I'm co-host now, so I think I can be able to make you a co-host. Okay, all right. Now I think you've been made a co-host, so that will be
Thank
easy.
you.
Thank you,
Thank
Ma.
you. Thank you. Mhm.
Yeah. And then Professor Olubi, I guess. Okay.
Is it
Anyway.
Adewale? Is it
No,
your slave?
no, I
You
cannot
want
call
to
that
call?
name. I cannot call that name, sir, but I want to welcome you seriously.
Call it.
All right,
Call it.
sir.
Call that name. Yeah.
I have to qualify it with three words. You're welcome, sir.
How are you, sir?
Thank you, sir. Nice to see you. Professor Isa Joshua Z2, thank you, sir, for coming. Professor Udina Kachuku Ejo Gu.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir, for joining. Right. Professor Cleopas Chinyere, thank you for coming in. Yeah. I think Professor Aisha Bello has her microphone on. Please mute yourself so that your conversation doesn't flow into the meeting before we start in earnest. Okay, and admin can help us. I mean, our technical team can help us as well. Professor Oluyemi Fayomi, we welcome you. Professor Cleopas Blessing, we welcome you. Right, Professor, I think I've called you, Ejiogu, you're welcome. I've recognized you, Ma, Professor Deborah Dairo. Thank
Good
you once
afternoon,
again.
sir.
Thank you, Ma. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah. Professor Etuk Edeodim, pardon my poor pronunciation. You're very much welcome, sir.
Dr. Adewale, well done.
Professor Adakole Ikpe. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Nice to see you. And I love your gown just behind you, waiting for graduation. Professor Abubakar Olasheni, you're welcome. Right. So, Professor William Olusunde, you're welcome. Professor Abdul Wahib Olatinu, you're welcome. In the next 5 minutes, we will kickstart the event as always on time. And yes, we will have the normal process. Our coordinator and moderator, our coordinator, Professor Lubi Adewale, will, of course, take charge of the proceedings, and our moderator, Professor Mariam Aminu, will kick off with some comments and giving us the guides or the guidelines for today. We have an interesting topic. Data visualization communicates findings more effectively than plain reports. So in line with the training for this series, we will be looking at this very interesting topic. Visualization communicates findings more effectively than plain reports. We recognize your presence, sir, Professor Igwe Jude Chibuzo. Thank you for joining. Professor Jane Sharon Akinyemi, thank you. Professor Etu.
Professor,
Yes, sir. Professor Famadi.
Yes, sir, there's this observation.
Okay.
The moderator is yet to be made co-host. It's another Miriam Yahaya that was wrongly made co-host. Check, please.
Miriam Aminu, I think she recognized.
Professor Miriam Aminu, the moderator is yet to be made co-host. It was another. It was
Hello,
another
can you hear
Miriam.
me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you. Okay. All right. I think I see the challenge. Thank you for the observation. Yeah. Mariam Aminu, I think we are here to make you co-host as rightly observed. Thank you for
please do.
Okay, now you have been made co-host.
Okay,
yes,
thank you so very much. Thank you so
And
very much.
Dr. Adewale, please congratulate Professor Mariam. He has just finished, a very, excellent colloquium in our faculty.
Okay. All right. Congratulations, Professor Mariam.
As the Dean of the faculty.
Yes.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Prof.
The Dean of the Great Ahmadu Bello University.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I'm sure we'll hear and see more of you as we progress in today's meeting, which will be starting. Yeah, we'll be starting in a minute. Professor Grace Christopher, thank you very much. We recognize your presence. And yes, I think I've called Professor Etuk as well. Professor Mary Abiola Iyekepoto, you're welcome. Professor Emmanuel Dania, you're welcome. Emanuela Obasi, you're welcome. Professor Ramatu Abdallah, you're welcome. Right. Right. Professor Amudu Solomon Ulu, sorry, it's not complete on my screen, but you're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, yeah, Olushola, yeah, thank you, sir. Right, it's now very clear. Right, I think we have hit the time now, and we can start without any further ado. So yes, today we're on live debate number 6, and of course, another interesting session for all of us to learn and to engage on the interesting topic, data visualization communicates finding more effectively than plain reports. So I will hand over to our moderator for today, Professor Mariam Aminu, who is the Dean Ahmadu Bello University, the Dean in Ahmadu Bello University's area, to start us up. Over to you, Prof. Ma, for your opening remarks and setting the ball rolling.
Thank you very much, Dr. Adewale. Maybe before she does that, the Deputy Facilitator General Admin or Deputy Facilitator General Academic can come in to, just...
Okay. Pardon me, please.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yes. I've seen the Deputy Facilitator General admin.
Okay.
I hope I've not wrongly not recognized our Deputy Facilitator General Academic.
He's in. Okay, you have not. I think you have not.
That's a grave error from my part. I've not been able to see him.
He's there laughing at you.
Don't worry, Professor Diwali.
Yeah, okay, Professor Biodun Salim, sir. I recognize you double, triple, and quadruple, if there's something like that. Pardon me, sir. I'll just hand over.
Thank you very much for
yes, sir. I'll just hand over to our Deputy Facilitator Generals who are rightly here to just kick us off before we move on to our moderator. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Your Excellencies. Let me, on behalf of the Facilitator General, welcome everyone of us to our live debate number 6. And incidentally, this will be the last debate we'll be having for this module. And it's worth congratulating everyone of us for being part of this module and your involvement. We really appreciate you. Of course, today is not a day for long speeches. It's just for me to appreciate our facilitator for Module 11, Professor Metrari, for the wonderful work he's been doing, and all the members of the VIGBE management for the support we have been giving to him. And for all the participants, I wish you well as we listen to this very exciting debate that will be starting shortly. You are welcome indeed. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, sir, for those very warm words. And I think, yes, we've been set up to move on. So yes, I will now call on Professor Mariam Aminu Ma to take the stage.
Good afternoon, the Facilitator General, the Facilitator of Module 11, the Deputy Facilitator General, our host, our coordinator, Professor Olubiyi, the speakers, Module 11 members and participants. It's a pleasure for me to be the last person that will moderate our last debate today. As you know, the topic of today is data visualization communicates findings more effectively than plain reports. We have the universities to speak for the topic, and we have the polytechnics to speak against this topic. For the universities, we have Osuagu Eberechi, Cecilia, from Cecilia Michael Okpara University of Agriculture, Umudike, as the lead speaker. And we have Awa Mohammed Idris from Ibrahim Babangida University, Lapai, as the support speaker for the topic. Against the topic is the polytechnics. We have Bello Setik Buhari from Waziri Umaru Federal Polytechnic, Birnin Kebbi, as the lead speaker, while Bello Sedik Buhari from the same Waziri Umaru Federal Polytechnic, Birnin Kebbi, as a support speaker. We will have the first speaker for the topic, Osuagu Eberechi. You have 5 minutes. The rule is that we have the lead speaker will speak for 5 minutes, while the support speaker will speak for 3 minutes. And then they will be given another chance to round up in one minute. So we want to start with those that are for the topic, data visualization communicates finding more effectively than plain reports. We have Osuagu Eberechi. We want you to speak for 5 minutes for this topic, if you are online. So it starts now. Your time begins now. If the time is
okay. Yeah, thank you, Ma. Thank you, Ma, for setting us up.
But you are supposed to put on your video so that we can see you. You know our rule. Your video is supposed to be on, please.
Yes.
Osuagu Eberechi, are you in the house? Are you on the call?
Thank you, Ma. Professor Lubi Adewale, sir. I believe you are in as well, sir.
I'm here.
Okay, sir. Right. Okay, so over to you.
All right. Good afternoon, dear colleagues. Welcome to the last debate for 2025, the last debate for Module 11. It's a pleasure to be with you, and I've been laughing and smiling since morning, and I see many people are also laughing and smiling because they know that they are gradually coming to the end of the module. In order not to waste time, I will call upon the lead speaker for the universities, Oswago Eberechi Cecilia. Please.
Host, she's requesting for co-host.
Yeah,
right.
I think she has to be made co-host.
Okay.
Yes, I have unmuted. Can everyone hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Please, the timekeeper should please take notes. 5 minutes for the lead speaker, and when it is 1 minute to the end, please give a reminder. Dr. Eberechi, please go on.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Good afternoon, my respected colleagues. My name is Dr. Eberechi Cecilia Oswago. I'm from Michael Okpa University of Agriculture. I'm here this afternoon to represent the university group and supporting the motion which says data visualization communicates findings more effectively than plain reports. Data visualization is just graphical representation of information through charts, maps, or dashboards. While plain reports is text-heavy narrative with tables and prose. So why are we supporting data visualization? Number one, cognitive efficiency, seeing versus reading. For A, dual coding theory, human process visual and textual information through separate channels, combining them overloads the textual channel but augments comprehension when visual carry the bulk data. For B, eye tracking studies. According to Nelson Norman Group in 2018, viewers visit on charts, graphs 30 to 70% faster than on dense tables, extracting key trends in under minutes. C, working memory limits. A well-designed chart condenses hundreds of numbers in a single visual pattern, supported by Myler 1956. Number two, universal language. You can agree with me that cross-cultural reach, colors, shapes, and spatial relationships are understood across languages. For example, during COVID-19 dashboard, John Hopkins' record was used worldwide without translation. B, for accessibility. Visual impaired users benefit from alternate text and tactile graphs. For example, in Braille-ready heat maps. Number three, decision-making speed and accuracy. Yes, data visualization reports higher confidence in visual represented data. Executives were able to make visual insights accelerate decision-making. For example, in McKinsey data visualization survey in 2020, 92% of senior executives agreed that visual insights accelerated their decision-making more compared to when it's just a plain report. For number B, Harvard's Business Review in 2019 also says that visual data 40% and reduces errors from misinterpretation of raw data. Number four, storytelling and persuasion. You can agree with me that when you're doing storytelling, especially in our Monday lectures, where we use a PowerPoint, to communicate, even when you go to read it after.
Wow, I think she's having some data fluctuation.
All right, we can hear her. She has spent
she
has spent 3 minutes.
All right. Okay. In order not to waste,
the visual is global development. So number five, evidence-based case studies. COVID-19 pandemic dashboards, real-time maps of case counts, mortality rates, and vaccination coverage. We are also very helpful. They didn't need any plain reports to do that. In part, government and media relied on them for policy decision-making. Text-only briefs were ignored and misinterpreted. Financial markets, interactive charts, candlesticks, volume, technical indicators. Traders execute trades in milliseconds based on visual patterns. Textual analysis is secondary. In public health, WHO World Health Observatory, infographics on tobacco use, obesity prevalence, all those help. The outcome is that 15% higher uptake of WHO recommendation in countries with strong visual campaigns, as reported by WHO in 2021. You can also agree with me in climate change, the IPCC ARC visuals. temperature anomaly heat maps, carbon budget graphics. Policymakers from over 195 nations reference the visuals in COP26 negotiations. Text summarizes a lone text, far fewer citations. So with this point, you can agree with me that data visualization has more effect in terms of speedy decisions. It makes people more compelling to even listen and observe. It also helps people to understand whatever you're doing very fast. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Let's now go to the lead speaker of the Polytechnics, Bello Sadiq Buhari from Waziri Umaru Federal Polytechnic, Birin Kebbi. All right. I believe you are in the house, sir, and your time begins now.
You may need to raise your hand if you have not been made co-host and you're here and you are there.
I think he's there. Buhari Sadiq Bello. He's in the house. Please make him.
Okay,
Dr. Adeshina, please make him co-host.
He raised up his hands.
Yes, he's raising up. Yeah, please put on your video. It's against our rule to be here. Put your video so that you can be seen clearly.
Okay.
All right, you have been made co-host, but put on your video, Sadiq Bello.
I'm trying to do that.
Okay, maybe I'll come back to you.
It's not showing.
All right, please. The moderator the facilitator for Module 11, can I please crave your indulgence to make him make his presentation without the video on?
Okay.
Professor Meturari, sir.
We can do that. We can do that.
All right. Buhari Sadiq Bello, please speak. Your time begins now.
All right. Our host, the coordinator, the moderator, our panel of judges, my co-debaters, distinguished participants here present today, good day to you all. I am Sadiq Buhari Bello from Waziri Umaru Federal Polytechnic, Birin Kebbi, here to against the motion that states data visualization communicates findings more effectively than a plain report. But before diving into my 4 points of argument, I would like to provide a clear understanding of the central concept, which is essential before examining the claim. Data visualization. According to FEW 2013, it refers data visualization as the graphical representation of information and quantitative data using visuals such as charts, graphs, and maps to facilitate quick interpretation and pattern recognition. While plain report, according to Jason and Jason 2017, he states that plain report is a structured text-based document that communicates findings through detailed narrative, explanation, and logical analysis without relying heavily on visual displays. With this definition in place, I would like to take my points one by one. Firstly, a plain report provides depth, clarity, and contextual richness that data visualization alone cannot deliver. While visual displays may offer an immediate impression, they often omit vital explanation regarding the methodology, the assumptions, limitation, and also the background information. These elements are necessary for accurate interpretation and are best communicated through structured prose. Visual simplification, though it is appealing, but it may hide nuances required for informed understanding, particularly in academics, policy making, and also in a professional environment where precision is essential. Secondly, plain reports They accommodate a wider range of audiences with varying level of data literacy. You can all believe with me that not all the readers of a data presented are equipped with accurate interpretation knowledge of graphs, statistical diagram, or a complex chart. So, which misreading a visualization can lead to serious misunderstanding or erroneous conclusion. However, text-based reports rely on natural language that is accessible to broader stakeholders, including the decision makers, community members, and also professionals who may not have specialized training in data interpretation. This inclusion may make plain report a more reliable medium for ensuring accurate comprehension. Thirdly, plain report offer interpretive guidance by explaining the meaning, the significance, and also the implication of findings. Data do not automatically convey meaning, so interpretation is required. And however, a plain report provides this interpretive narrative, linking results to theoretical frameworks, real-world context, or strategic recommendation. Visualization tends to focus on what appears, but report clarify why it matters. A distinction that is critical for any evidence decision-making. Finally, a plain report minimizes the risk of distortion or bias associated with graphic design. Visualization can be unintentionally misleading due to the choice of one, scale, color, or a layout. These design-related factors may influence perceptions and lead viewers to misinterpret the underlying data. While the plain report produces the influence of such unintended biases by presenting information in a direct and controlled manner. So in conclusion, although data visualization provides quick and appealing summary, it cannot replace the precision, the depth, the explanation, and contextual understanding that plain report delivers. And also for stakeholders seeking accurate, comprehensive, and interpretable findings, the plain report remains a more effective communication tool than relying solely on visual representation. I believe with this viewpoint of mine, you have been convinced that data visualization does not communicate more effectively than the plain report. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, since the two lead speakers have spoken, I'll now focus my attention on the support speakers. I will go back to the universities, and I'm calling on Mohammed Idris Hawa from Ibrahim Babangida University, Lapai, to speak for the universities. She's going to take 3 minutes as a support speaker. Professor Mohammed Idris Hawa, please, it's your turn. Unmute yourself and speak.
I go on, sir?
Yes, go on. Please go on.
Please, I hope our video.
Can you hear me, sir? Panel of judges and distinct. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Please go on.
Okay. I am Hawalari Muhammad from Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida University, Lapai. I stand to confidently support the motion that data visualization communicates findings more effectively than plain reports. First, communication is not just about presenting information. It's about ensuring the audience understand it quickly and also accurately. In a world overflowing with data, people are increasingly impatient with long text, heavy reports. Data visualization turns complex information into clear visual stories. A single chart or graph can summarize what it can take pages of text to explain. This speed and clarity makes visuals far more effective than communication in plain text. Also, second, we have data visualization enhances comprehension. The human brain is naturally wired to process visual information faster than written information. However, the studies show that
People remember visual information significantly longer than plain text. When we use bar charts, pie charts, and infographics, we highlight patterns, trends, and relationships that might completely be missed in lengthy graphs. Thirdly, visualization reduces misinterpretation. While a plain report can be misunderstood due to ambiguity or complex language visuals, but complex language. Visuals simply simplify information and make comparisons obvious. For example, showing a rising graph is clearer than describing it.
Okay.
I think she has problem with her internet now.
I think her internet is
decision making, policy making,
okay,
and visual summaries to make quick visual. Okay, finally, visuals engage the audience in debates, presentations, classrooms, and boardrooms. People may pay more attention to colorful and meaningful charts than dense charts. Engagement is a key part of effective communication, and data visualization excels in this area. In conclusion, while plain reports have their place, data visualization are undeniably more effective at simplifying complexity, enhancing comprehension, reducing misinterpretation, supporting decision-making, and capturing the audience attention. For this reason, I stand firmly to support the motion that data visualization communicates findings more effectively than plain reports. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now we go to the last person. All right, okay, yeah, the last person, but not the least on this segment. I'm going to call on Jovia Smiler Audu from the Idris Aloma Polytechnic, Gedam, the support speaker for the Polytechnics. Please, Jovia, you have 3 minutes.
Okay.
Timekeeper, please take notes. Jovia, unmute yourself.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon.
All right. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. The host, coordinator, moderator.
We are hearing you.
Okay. The host, the coordinator, moderator, honorable judges, accurate timekeeper, fellow debaters, ladies and gentlemen. The topic before us today is whether data visualization communicate findings more effectively than plain reports. I stand firmly to oppose this claim. So first of all, data visualization is a process of using graphical elements like chart, graphs, etc. to display information. Whereas the plain report is straightforward and easy understanding document that clearly present information, findings, data, focusing on clarity, direct language rather than jargons or complex structures like visual data visualization. It often used in business, general, and other communication. So the point I want to make that plain text is prevent information better than data visualization are primarily weakness. That's the primary weakness of data visualization is that it inherent susceptibility to misinterpretation, whereas plain report relies precisely or precise language and explicit numbers. Data visualization, however, it relies on subjective misinterpretation of visual cues like colors, size, shapes, and position that took attention of people. Another thing is that the core promise of visualization people may think is simplification. However, the complexity is often the necessary component of accurate data findings. If you want to report findings accurately, complexity must come in. To create an easy, digestible visual, critical context, caveats, and detailed nuance are frequently omitted in plain text. Also, another point is that we must consider the audience in preventing information. A plain text report is universally accessible. It can be read by humans, as screen readers for the visually impaired, and effectively pass across various digital mediums. It requires no specific software, unlike data visualization, no high-resolution screen, and is not dependent on the reader's visual acuity or cognitive ability to interpret complex graphics convention. So also, the plain text, plain report often presented in tables in text are excellent for conveying exact numeric values and granular details, which can sometimes be lost or oversimplified in a visual format. Another thing, a text-based report can present data in a raw, structured format, reducing the risk of bias or misinterpretation that can arise from poor design or choice, scaling issue, or misleading colors in data visualization. Another thing, plain reports are designed to be thorough and systematic, providing a complete, unvarnished record of data and methodology that is essential for audit, regulatory compliance, and detailed historic archives. Another thing, for technical users, analysts, and professionals who need to perform rigorous, in-depth evaluation of complex judging, the structured data and context of plain report are often more valuable than a high-level visual summary. Another thing is that plain reports are typically static documents like PDFs and the rest that provide a fixed snapshot in time, which can be useful as a consistent, unchangeable point of reference for tracking
Is the
performances.
timekeeper there? Please go on. Is the timekeeper taking care? Yeah, go on, please.
I think it's over 3 minutes.
It's already over 3 minutes, please.
Summary,
That's why I was wondering if the
in
timekeeper
conclusion,
is
the
here.
data visualization is excellently supplementary tool, but it is poor replacement for the clarity and rigor of plain report. When communication must be effective, reliable, and universally understood, the virtues of precision, comprehensive details,
Please round up. It's time.
provide the plain report inherently surpass the potential of bias, oversimplification, and misinterpretation. Therefore, the plain report is of choice over data visualization in communicating findings. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much. We are now to round up this section. I will call on the lead speakers for their 1 minute rounding up. Dr. Eberechi Cecilia Osuagu, 1 minute to round up for the universities. Please speak, ma'am. Dr. Osuagu.
If she's not there, we'll move to the next
If you are not there, okay. I will call on the lead speaker for the Polytechnics, Bello Sadiq Buhari. You have a minute.
I'm
Is
here,
he
Prof.
also? Okay.
I'm trying to unmute myself.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. Then speak, please. You have your 1 minute.
Okay. Yes, Prof. Yes, thank you. Thank you, the moderator. Yeah, for us to conclude, I know that the plan reports give depth and nuance, but depth stays in appendix and tables. Visualization extracts the main message for 80% of the audience. Yes, plan report can say not everybody is visually oriented, but these data are designs that can make them accessible. Alternate text, audio descriptions, title charts can get them access to that because the majority process visuals faster as well. Bad charts, no, from the opponent. Bad design is a skill issue, not a flaw of the medium. It is from the person who did it and not just that the medium is not okay. We have charts that can be able to give us messages accurately the way they're supposed to be. Then tools and costs are barriers. No, there are free tools and also powerful tools like Tableau Public, Power BI, Draw Wrapper, and Flourish. There is existing training and it's a one-time investment with exponential returns in communication speed. So when we talk about communication speed, we're talking about making the audience to have that attention. They can do that. So the bottom line is that data visualization leverages how our brains are wired to access language and barriers. For speed,
your time is up, ma.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. So are you there? So can we have the lead speaker for the Polytechnics, please, to round up in 1 minute?
Yes, sorry, I have omitted myself.
Okay, please can we have the the lead speaker for the Polytechnics to round up? Yes, in 1 minute.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So although we believe that visualization provides what we call the quick and appealing summary, we still don't believe that data visualization, we still believe that data visualization offers quick insight, but it cannot match the clarity, the completeness, and interpretive in-depth that the plain report provides. Visual display often simplify information to the point of distortion, assume a level of data literacy that many audience may not possess and cannot fully explain the context, assumption, or implication. A plain report delivers a more accurate, transparent, and inclusive means of communication by presenting findings with the detail and reasoning required for sound understanding and informed decision making. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, our debaters, for today. While we are going to give time to the body of judges to do their calculation, we will now move on to the general audience. Everybody who is recognized has only 1 minute to make his or her contribution. Please remember our grand rules. If your video is not on, you are not going to be recognized. So, okay, fine. All right, let me begin by listing the first 5 according to my screen. Imo Okan, number 1, Chiyelu Ekwenife, number 2, Haruna Yahaya, number 3, Hope Umbachu, number 4, Muhammad Yusuf, number 5. Please, you have only 1 minute each. Imo Okan.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for the opportunity given me. My name is Dr. Imo Okan. I'm from Akwa Ibom State University in Akwa Ibom State. Yes, visual communication effective findings than plain text with the following points. It aids in faster comprehension. Visuals allows the brain to process information more quickly than reading text or tables. Moreover, it enhances memory retention. People remember visual information better than written or numerical data. It also accommodates diverse audiences. Visuals are more accessible for non-technical viewers who may struggle with statistical jargon. With these few points, I believe that we will all agree that data visualizations communicate findings more effectively than plain text. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Chinyelu Ekwenife.
Yeah, good afternoon, all. My name is Chinyelu Ekwenife from Nnamdi Azikiwe University. I'm here to support the effectiveness of data visualization. Data visualization is appealing, colorful, that one has no alternative than to look at it, comprehend, and then do whatever the person wants to do very fast. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Haruna Yahaya.
Thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity. My name is Haruna Yahaya Abdullahi from Capital City University, Kano. I am speaking against the motion that data visualization communicate results or findings more effectively than plain report with the following reasons. Number 1, plain report can be used to communicate findings to every kind of receiver, while data visualization can be used only with someone that has knowledge of diagrams or extracting informations. And still, for you to communicate findings with data visualization, you need to add a supplementary note or footnote to it, while plain report can be used alone to communicate findings. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Hope Umbachu.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, colleagues. My name is Dr. Hope Mbacho. I am from Imo State University. I want to speak for the motion that data visualization communicates findings more effectively than plain reports with these points. Immediate clarity and faster understanding. Visuals allow people to grasp trends, patterns, and comparisons at a glance. A plain report requires more time to read and interpret, especially when dealing with large data sets. Better pattern and trend detection. Charts, graphs, and maps highlight relationships, anomalies, and changes over time more clearly than text. Subtle insights that may be buried in a report become obvious in visual form. Improved enlargement and retention. People remember visual information better than text. Visuals capture attention and make findings more memorable, improving overall comprehension and recall. With these points, I support the motion. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And the last person for the first batch, Mohammed Yusuf.
Thank you very much, sir, for the opportunity. Thank you all. My name is Mohammed Yusuf from Pyramid College of Health Sciences and Technology. I want to speak against the motion that data visualization communicates findings more effectively than plain reports. Yes, we all believe that, research findings are not only for the consumption of the researcher, but in most cases for the general public who may not have the background of the research or even some assumptions underlying some of the conclusions made. Therefore, the report contains details and even some, justification for some points. So therefore, report actually is better than data visualization. While data visualization may be useful, to make things easier, but reports gives you, what is needed for conclusions to be reached. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Now we move on to the second batch. And the first person on the second batch is Chika Florence Ikeogu. The second person, Jonathan Shetemi. The third person, Professor Zinash Ostrunde. The fourth person, Habiba Atta. And the fifth person, Lovelyn Okoro. So number one, Chika Florence Ikeogu.
Afternoon, everyone. Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Chika Florence Ikeogu. I want to speak against the motion that says that data visualization communicates more effectively than plain reports. I just want to cite what happened on Monday during the live lecture of Emeritus Professor Peter Okebukola. There was a chart he presented about performance of students. And he now asked the question, how many students performed above 50? And then they needed to add the percentages of all the people from the charts. And those who performed below, we also needed to add the percentages from the charts. So I want to say that plain reports further summarizes and gives the actual insight after the data visualization. The data visualization gives the responses in charts and graphs, beautiful, but the plain reports further go to summarize those findings and put them straight for everybody to understand. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next, Professor Jonathan Shetemi.
Good afternoon, all. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm Professor Jonathan Shetimi from Delta State University, Abraka. For the purpose of the debate, I'm against the motion because, one, data visualization is limited in scope and may lead to misleading representation. Another reason is that of oversimplification. Data visualization may be simplified, and if data is oversimplified, it will lack in context and all the nuances about the data will be gone. And apart from that, in visualizing data, you see that we are removing a large portion of the population from benefiting from reports, that is those that are visually impaired. So for these reasons, I go against the motion. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Professor Zinash Oshunde.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you, Prof. Good afternoon. My name is Zinash Oshunde from the Federal University of Technology, Mina. I am speaking in support of the motion why data visualization communicate findings more effectively than
All right. Sorry,
We do
it
not have
looks as
much
if
time. We
your
have
internet.
20 minutes. Yes, we need to take it.
Yeah, sorry. The next person, Abiba Atta, please.
following reasons. Number one, data visual everything. You don't need to waste time. And then also,
please can we?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Habiba.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. I want to support the motion that using visual data visualization provides more insight for the following reasons. The first thing is we're communicating our research to not just people in our peers. So also want to be able to have very good dissemination to people that are outside our circle. So it provides more accessibility to a broader audience. The second reason is that it is very good for storytelling and it will give you instant pattern recognition. My final reason is that studies have shown that the human brain recognizes, processes visual info 60,000 times faster than text. So that gives immediate insight into studies. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The last person in this batch, Lovely in Okoro. Unmute yourself, please.
After this, let's take the pool.
Okay.
Yes.
Lovely in
Okay,
Okoro.
thank you very much, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lovely in Okoro from Michael Okpara University of Agriculture. I want to support the motion of the debate with this following point. Data visualization helps to reveal patterns and trends quickly. It helps to check for outliers in a distribution. It also helps to identify correlation. It helps us to know the strength of a relationship between two variables. It also helps to check the assumptions of normality and linearity. If we plot a graph, we can, from the graph, determine, maybe using a box plot or a scatter plot, if there are some outliers, if the distribution is linear. I also want to say that it engages the audience and it's more interesting. And it also helps in decision making. It is also good for teaching the beginners like children. Using data visualization to
your time is up.
Stay focused.
You have spent more than 1 minute.
All right, madam.
Yes.
Thank you very much. At this point, I will hand over to the Module 11 model facilitator to usher in the chief judge. I'm sorry, to usher in the pool.
We are
And
taking
after
the pool.
Yeah,
Yes.
we are taking the pool right now. So please.
Thank you very much, Professor Adewale. The Secretariat should please launch the pool.
All right, the pool is up. Let's begin to vote. Oh, thank you.
Dear participants, kindly start. The e-poll is already on the platform.
Yes. Starting us to get QR code. Please, I'm in a testing and we talk into the talk.
Okay. Secretariat, I'm not seeing the platform.
They may need to make.
I can see the pool that is going from here.
The pool is, in fact, 570 people has responded on the pool.
575.
Now, yes.
Out of 606. Okay.
Yeah, they have not made me a co-host. I think that's why I'm having the challenge.
So maybe can we stop it now? We have about 590 people that have responded.
Yes.
What is the percentage?
We already
88,
have
88%.
88.
I think that should be all.
That's okay.
That's good enough.
We have 88, 89,
Okay, so
89.
Okay, maybe let's get it to 90%. Because
okay,
this is the last debate.
90%.
So since he has already stopped the poll, it will not continue.
Oh, he has stopped.
All right.
Just
yes.
share the results.
Okay,
I think we can see the results now.
Okay, that's all right. It's good enough. So, okay, go ahead, moderator. Go ahead and do the announcing.
Okay, well, we have after the pool, we have it continued again.
No, the result is still there.
You should stop. You should stop sharing. Yes.
The result is the result is there.
Yeah, no, it continued. The result is it continued to people are still voting.
No.
Okay.
From here it is stopped.
Okay, so let me take what I have on my screen. 601 out of 671.
Yes.
601 out of 670 people, they're giving it 89%. Voted for. What happened?
Your audio is poor, man.
It's not about audio is poor. Mute everybody. Mute everybody.
Please, can we remove technical? Please remove the poll. Remove the poll. I will give the result because I've written it down. Now, the total number of people that responded to the poll is 89%.
Yes.
472 out of 601 voted for, and that is 79%. 129 out of 601 voted against, and that is 21%. Do you want me to repeat it?
No, that is okay. That is okay. So we'll go with that.
All right, sir.
Yes, repeat it.
Yes, please repeat.
Repeat.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, Brave.
All right, sir. Now, let me make it 89 people voted in all, 601. 472 voted for.
Coordinator, sir, it's not 89 people, it's 89%.
Yeah, I said 89% of the people, of participants voted. 472 voted for, making 79% of total polls. 129 voted against, making 21% of the votes. 601 people voted. Thank you. So, facilitators.
I believe we can now listen to the Chief Judge. for the announcement of the outcome. The Chief Judge, Professor Mukhtar.
Yes.
Hello.
Is
she with us?
Facilitator General of Module 11, I'm online.
Okay, go ahead, please, and announce the results.
Yes, the result is as follows.
Okay, but I'm not sure we are seeing your video, sir. We want to see
share
our
video. Sorry.
You are not under any threat.
Please share your video.
Are you see me now?
No.
Are you see me now?
Not quite.
No.
Maybe you have a challenge with your video, just like I had with mine earlier.
Maybe there's a challenge
Well,
with
go ahead
video then.
Okay, go ahead and announce the results.
Okay, the result is as follows. Okay. Universities, 18 points.
What is his name?
The universities, the score for the universities, 18 points.
Universities, 18%.
18 points.
18 points.
18 points.
Okay.
The Polytechnic, 16 points.
16?
16, yes.
So thank you very much.
There are two best speakers.
Two, no. Oh, is there a tie?
It's a tie. It's a tie.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Yes. The support speaker for the universities, Hawa Mohammed Idris Ibrahim, scored 19 points.
Okay.
And the chief speaker for the Polytechnics, Bello Sadiq Buhari, also scored 19 points. So it's a tie.
Also,
they are the two best speakers.
19 points also.
Thank you.
So,
yes, we thank you, sir, and the Facilitator General for giving us this opportunity to serve. Thank you, sir.
Please, what is the name of the Chief Judge? What is the name of the Chief Judge?
Okay, mention your name, the Chief Judge.
Mukhtar Muhammad, Professor Mukhtar Muhammad from University of Abuja.
Please, the
Professor of Law.
We did not get the scores.
Repeat the scores, please.
Repeat the scores.
Please, can I repeat it? Can I repeat the score? If it's not clear, can I repeat the scores?
Yes.
Okay, for the university.
And the names.
For the university, 18 points. For Polytechnic, 16 points. The best speakers, there are two. Professor Awa Mohammed and Bello Buhari with 19 points each.
Thank you very much. I hope we have all heard.
Please, did you say Polytechnic 16 points?
Yes.
Yes, 16 points.
That's 1-6.
1-6. 1-6.
Okay, score. No score. What is score? It's points.
Points.
It's points. 16 points.
Out of 20.
Well, points are also scores.
Out of
20.
Can you take it again, please?
Okay, so I think so. Thank you very much. I think that brings us to the end of the of the announcement. So we can go ahead with the rest of the program. Professor Noel.
Yes, sir.
Facilitator General Academic.
Thank you very much.
I think it's time for you to come in.
Thank you very much, Facilitator for Module 11. So, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, you agree with me that it has been a very exciting time of debate. No matter where the results swings, we all know that as researchers, as academics, we normally deploy the two models, even in our reporting and things like that. But for the purpose of debate, we have to be on one side. And so I must say a very big thank you to our debaters, must say a very big thank you to our judges, a big thank you to our moderator, and a big thank you to our coordinator. Thank you so very much for this time around. Also, we'll be suspending all the debates for now, because this is the last debate we are having for Module 11. And by the grace of God, by the time we announce the next module, we will resume our debates again. On this note, I say a very big thank you to every one of us. Enjoy the rest of the week. Bye for now.
Thank you so very much. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much. So on behalf of the Facilitator General and indeed all the
Thank
members
you
of the
very
DPA
much.
management.
God bless you.
I would
Thank
like
you.
to appreciate all the participants, all the debate officials, and I want to say that it has been a very, very exciting and very, very challenging model. You know, it's coming at a time, you know, of multi-dimensional activities all taking place at a time. Nonetheless, you know, the participants and the officials who are able to devote their time to this very important model. So we thank you very much, but because this is the
Thank you,
final
sir.
model,
Thank you, sir.
and that's, I can see that our, you know, distinguished General Professor Emeritus Peter Okebukola does not appear to be with us. If he is in another name, which I don't think it is likely, you know, I will invite him now to make the closing remarks. In case he's not, I will then invite our distinguished Deputy Facilitator General Admin, Professor Moniola Olani, you know, to make the final remarks on behalf of the Facilitator General. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, let me just say my name, Monioluwa Olaniyi. Thank you, sir. I think the DFG academic has given the final word and the closing. So all I just want to say is to thank you all, our chief executive officers from regulatory bodies, vice chancellors and CEOs of universities, CEOs of polytechnics and colleges of education, professors, senior lecturers, chief lecturers, all categories of staff from higher education institutions and regulatory bodies. We thank you so much for your patronage. It is because you showed interest that we are here. And I wish us all the best, because the DFG academic has already wished us well on behalf of the Facilitator General. That's why I'm just saying thank you to you all. Our facilitator, sir.
Yes, Prof.
We want to sincerely thank you for feeding us very well and ensuring that we had the best. Please join me to a warm round of applause for the job well done. We thank you, sir. We thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, distinguished Deputy Facilitator General Admin. We look forward to the final event tomorrow, which is the, you know, the test, and thereafter, you know, the project. Of course, in the process, we'll be sharing, you know, more information, you know, along the line. Thank you all, and God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. We are grateful, sir.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
So much grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been a wonderful
Thank
time.
you. Thank you, sir.
Goodbye.
Appreciate
Thank
you
you.
all.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Time together. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
It's okay.
Thank you, our very wonderful facilitator general. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you all.
Thank you. It's a nice experience.
Thank you so much.
Nice one.
Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
Goodbye. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much. Thank you. See you again. Goodbye. Bye-bye all.
We shall meet again in God's grace. Bye-bye. God's grace. We shall all meet again in
Bye-bye.
Yes, I was in school.
Yes, so bye-bye.
God's grace. Bye-bye. We shall meet again in Module 12. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes, in Module 12, Module 13, Module 14, and all the modules by the grace of God.
Inshallah.
Yes, up to Module 20.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye all. Bye-bye.
And even beyond.
Bye, everyone.
2027.
Amen.
2027. Thank you.
Amen. Inshallah.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye all. Bye-bye. Good day all.
Bye-bye.
Professor Madrari, congratulations for seeing this over.
Thank you. Daniel.